Soften up the mess, drop it in the water, let the daughter find her image with the rest. She'll be learning how to breathe, spinning through identity, reveal another pretty little scheme. Save her mind.
Praise the Lord, saints. Today is Monday, July 29th. It is roughly around 7:26 a.m. I've just come back from the gym and I have just finished reading my Bible. I'm just sitting out in the sun with my water and just enjoying the peace and quiet. I have found that after I finish reading my Bible and praying, especially if I'm outside, I just feel so peaceful and so, I don't know, calm. Everything just feels so still. And so I like to just kind of sit in it for as long as I can before I return back home and get into the hustle and bustle of the day. I'm trying to be a little bit more intentional about the way that I spend my Monday mornings, really about the way that I spend all my mornings, really. But it's just been nice the past couple weeks to find a rhythm that really involves slowness first thing in the morning, and just God first thing in the morning, in the gym first thing in the morning is really nice, and I really enjoy it. So I just thought I would hop on camera and just start the vlog off this way. I also wanted to insert some clips from my previous weekend that I just had with some family. It was literally the funniest thing. So I wanted to drop that in the vlog really quick just to kind of give you a little bit of a weekend recap.
Your blood makes atonement for my sin, cleanses deep within, and I know that you forgive all unrighteousness. And it makes no sense to me why you died for your enemies. Now I live, so draw me close. Darkness loses its hold on me, so draw me close. Darkness loses its hold on me.
My baby cousins are the funniest in the world. I don't care, all of them. As a group, I think the children in my family are the funniest children on the earth. You cannot argue with me. I will not bend on that. They are just full of so much personality, and they're all so smart, and I love all of them, and they just all bring me so much joy. And to see all of them just grow up to be such individual little people is amazing to watch. And I feel old now because some of them are big and taller than me. I don't know, it makes me emotional when I think about it. But so yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and go home and get ready for the day, and I'll talk to you guys a little bit later.
I stay out the way. I wake up, I gotta pray, yeah. There ain't no other way that I'd rather start my day, yeah. Cause without you, I start doubting myself. And I realize I just need your help, and all I want is to get better. I tried to do what I wanted, it only left me fed up. And I used to think that.
Alright y'all, so I've just gotten off work and I took a nice shower. I really needed it. I felt icky after the day, I don't know. But I took a shower and now I'm just kind of checking to make sure that I'm not missing any emails. It's well after 5, but I just want, you don't want to run into any surprises. And if you practice law, then you know at any point the bottom can and will fall out, especially if you have quite the hefty caseload. And I don't at the moment, but that does not mean that my boss won't send me something at some point or need me to look up something or something, and I just really don't like falling behind on anything. So I always just double check before I end my night, so that way I can honestly and earnestly say if I didn't see something by 5:30, then it just won't be seen until the next business day. I'm gonna go run to the Coach outlet. If you live in the Jackson area, then you know that there is a outlet mall here and there is a Coach outlet here in the outlet mall. I need a new wallet, so I'm gonna go try and find one. I'm going to attempt to leave out of there with just one wallet, but you just never know. Another thing that I wanted to say, and another reason that I wanted to hop on camera, is because I wanted to share how great my day is going, y'all. I like to get on the internet and like sprinkle a little bit of good news. I don't really like to get on the internet with the woe is me. I know it's important to like share and open up and be vulnerable in order to like gain a community and to get people to really connect with you, but I want to connect more so on the positive notes before I start to get into the deep stuff with y'all. So I've really had a good day. The past few weeks have been really trying, and I think everybody can say that. And so for me, I'm just feeling so blessed and happy that I can say that the moment that I step foot off the bed, my day has been chef's kiss. I really have enjoyed my day, and so I'm about to just head out, go get my wallet. The reason that I'm getting another wallet, I will share this, is because the wallet that I currently have was gifted to me by someone who is no longer in my life, and I do believe in getting rid of gifts given to you by either ex-friends or ex-boyfriends and things like that, especially when those people are no longer in your life. And not only that, but from a spiritual aspect, I believe in cutting all ties, especially if there's been any type of romantic involvement with the person, and especially if you're trying to turn over a new leaf and, you know, live a life that's pleasing to God, and you want to remove any contracts or any covenants that you made, either out of ignorance or out of sin. And so I just believe in just cutting all of that out. And so now that I'm learning more and getting more educated and growing more in my faith as a woman of Christ, I have to get rid of this wallet. So that's really essentially why I'm going to go get a new wallet. It's not necessarily that I just need a new wallet, but I do need a new wallet because I'm going to get rid of this one. I think it's just time for me to make sure that I'm getting rid of the very last little remnants of this person. I will not go into details about any of that. I will at some point in my life, because that whole story is a huge part of my life, but it's not important for right now. So I am gonna go get another wallet, but I just wanted to hop on camera and share that little bit of good news that my day is going great, and to kind of just notate, you know, like the growth that I have right now in my faith, of being able to say, you know, hey, I didn't know this thing. I didn't know that there was a such thing as, you know, spirits being attached to items. I did not know that. And so learning that over this weekend through a friend, and then even hearing it from my leaders and my pastor at my church, it's really just dawned on me, and it's really just, God has been placing it on my heart to really just like take it into consideration that, hey, you know, we may need to consider that this is a thing, you know. And so just to remove any access whatsoever, I mean any access, closing any door, anything that could possibly even look like an opening. I'm just getting rid of any inklings that there could be an opening for any type of rekindling or anything like that. And so I'm just cutting all ties, severing all ties, to make sure that my life is moving forward, and to make sure that I am focusing directly forward on all the things that God has for me to do. And I'm not saying that to take a dig or to throw shade. I mean it in the most respectful way. I have to move on. And so that's just what I'm doing in every way, shape, and form. And so, like I said, now that I've learned that, you know, spirits can be attached to items, I'm doing everything in my power to get rid of anything that's been given to me by anybody that's no longer in my life, especially if we ended terms in a very negative way. No, I can't keep anything that was given to me by anyone who exited my life in a negative way. I just don't think that that's right for me. And I'm definitely not saying that you should take that on. If that's not something that God is dealing with you with, then I definitely am not encouraging anybody to do the same. Definitely pray and ask God about it. Definitely seek, you know, your covering. Go and talk to your spiritual leaders about what, you know, you think. But my spiritual leaders have taught on this. I've seen this. They prophesied to people about this. And so in order for me to feel like I'm doing everything that I can on my end, knowing that God is going to do everything that he wants to do on his end, I'm going to make sure that I'm keeping up my end of the bargain by making sure that I'm not opening any doors intentionally or unintentionally. So I said all that to say I'm going to get a wallet.
I used to think that it was my way or the highway. Now I know that it's not about me, it's all about Yahweh. Yahweh, I admit that I was wrong and now I'm coming to you with my hands up. Hands up, yeah. All I'm asking is that you will come and put some living water in my cup. Yeah, 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 yeah. Saying, Holy Spirit, fill me up.
I'm getting ready to just close out the vlog and close out the night. But I wanted to hop on camera because I've come to the realization, and I want to document this. I want to document this because when 6 months from now, 3 months from now, however many months from now, when I'm getting more systems in place for myself and I'm doing more things for myself and God is leading me to more things that, you know, work better for me, I want to be able to look back on this and be like, you know, I remember when I, you know, came to this revelation. So, and this is just, you know, specifically for me. Again, this is not for, you know, the masses. The goal that I have and the reason that I want to even get into content creation in the first place, aside from getting myself out there, pushing the Kira Daily brand, pushing kiranewson as an attorney, and then also just making myself available to let people know, hey, you know, especially people in Mississippi, hey, I'm out here, I exist, I practice law, this is what I do, I'm available, I'm here to serve the people. Aside from that part, obviously that's a given. That's the whole reason that anybody gets into any type of marketing, is for the exposure. That's kind of surface level, that's obvious. That's of course why anybody is doing anything on social media. It's the reason why your gym is on social media. It's the reason why any business, whether it's big or small, is on social media, is to get exposure. So that part is kind of surface level, it's the obvious, it's a given. But the personal, and I believe the part that other people can really resonate with, I really don't see myself practicing law full-time year-round. I do see myself practicing law as my career. I don't ever see myself letting my license go. I don't ever see myself just not practicing law at all. That's not what I'm saying. But now that I've been in the hustle and bustle of practice for going on 3 years now, there are certain things that I know happens, and there are certain time frames that I've seen over the past 3 years where I'm noticing, okay, there's a little bit of a breakdown around this time of the year, right? So is it possible for me to curate the type of legal career where I'm not practicing year round? Yes, because I've seen and I know personally really prominent attorneys who work and still practice, have their license perfectly intact, still in court, still go to trial, but they don't take cases year round. And that's what I mean by I don't practice year round. I'm not taking cases year round. And I think implementing a social media presence that brings in a source of income that's great enough to support myself and my future family that I hope to be blessed with by God at some point in the future, I think that would be ideal for me, honestly. And I think being open and transparent about that and just being straight up about it is just the best way to go about it. So aside from the exposure and putting myself out there to let people know that I am here and ready to serve my community, ready to serve the people of Mississippi, because right now I'm only licensed in Mississippi, so those are the only people that I can help. I want to build and curate a brand around myself that not only glorifies God, but also allows me to take the necessary time that I need to focus on other things aside from practice, because I don't want my life to be consumed by practice and practice only, because I'm so much more than practice. Aside from practicing law, I live for music. I live for being able to do ministry with church. And it's important for me to be able to sing and participate in that. And that's another part of my life that I will be openly sharing here on social media as I get a little bit more consistent with posting. And as you know, God further gives me permission on sharing it and opening up more about certain things. And so it's just like, I don't want to live a life that's so cookie cutter on one thing. And obviously we have different seasons for different stuff, and I'm not saying I'm trying to live out of God's will. That's not what I'm saying. All I'm saying is flat out, straight and simple, I think social media can be an avenue that I can use not only to advertise and promote myself as a licensed attorney in the state of Mississippi, but it can also be used as a revenue stream for me to have some flexibility in my schedule so that I can live a more flexible life. And so that's really what my aim and goal is with using social media. And I think the more that I'm more transparent about that, and the less that I try to make that so complicated, like, the more that I'll be able to move freely in creating the type of content that really connects with people. Because I love fashion and beauty, and I love all these things, y'all, but essentially I'm just trying to live a flexible and free life. I'm just trying to live a life that doesn't have me confined to one thing all the time, year round. You get what I'm saying? I hope you get what I'm saying. But anyway, this video will be going up on August 1st, so I really hope that my new editing style and the new way that I'm trying to approach a consistent upload schedule actually works this month. I've worked out a new system for myself as far as editing goes, so I'm hoping that works out as well, but we'll see. More content to come. I'm really excited to see what happens for the next part of the year, for the rest of the year. We're going into my favorite parts of the month, so be looking out for more exciting little things. I tend to be a little bit more active during the fall and the winter. I know that's completely opposite from what most people do, but I love the fall and winter months. They're my favorite months. So I tend to be a little bit more adventurous and doing more activities during those months. But yeah, at this point I'm just rambling. Again, I really appreciate the people who subscribe to my channel. I know if I was in front of 273 people right now talking, I would literally probably throw up. So I appreciate my little group. I appreciate every single one of y'all for, you know, watching my channel. If you're not subscribed, I would greatly appreciate it if you would subscribe. If you have made it to the end of this video, please comment a little white heart and let me know that you've made it to this part of the video. I hope you guys have a great week, a great start to your new month. I hope August is everything that God wants it to be for you. And I will see y'all next time. Peace.
'Cause I had enough